I didn't see you there. It's me, Bob Wildlife, isolating at home at the moment. Just thought I'd send a message to people. People have been asking what I'm up to, asking how things are going. Just wanted to sort of pass on the experiences that we're having here at home. The most important thing I think is don't panic. That's key. Although, of course, that only works as long as you are one of the people who isn't taking this all as a joke and not getting in and self-isolating where necessary. Those people need to panic a little bit more. So I think key is to panic to the appropriate level. And I think Boris Johnson would absolutely agree with me on that. Bunky and I and the rest of the animals are self-isolating. We've been doing that since September. We do that most years. So it's really nice that the rest of the world has caught up with what is to us both an environmental measure and also something that otherwise we would become unbearable without. I think there's a lesson in that for quite a lot of us. Obviously a testing time for everybody. It's hard when you can't get out and do the work that you're accustomed to doing. My work is essentially rescuing animals that are in distress. Obviously, most of the problems come about with the interactions that animals have with human beings. And we've all sort of seen the films from Venice where wildlife is sort of creeping back into the city, left sort of more to its own devices than it has. And obviously that is a disaster for my industry. At the moment, if there are no cars on the road, there are no hedgehogs getting hit by those cars, and the work for me is drying up to an alarming extent. So that is something of a problem, and I would really like Boris Johnson to step in on that, although I've heard nothing encouraging from him at this point. We haven't been stockpiling. I think that's important to say. We went to the shops to try and do some stockpiling and we were simply unable. So that's been trying for us. Having said that, we do have a dozen or so pheasants that we've been carefully nursing back to health. So we aren't going to starve, I think is the message there. We are not going to starve. It's me and the rest of the animals. Got a certain amount of rabbits out the back. Got the pheasants, Bunky's around somewhere, and the dog Quinn. Got the dog somewhere. There he is. Pretty cute, pretty nice companion to have in times like this. You would think, wouldn't you? No, stood on my fucking laptop yesterday. The screen's broken. That's it. So I've been forced to try and watch old episodes of Springwatch on a mobile phone. It's bullshit. Not at all happy that he's here. Been drinking nettle coffee. I'm not sure if everyone will know what nettle coffee is. It's essentially nettle tea, but what you do is just crush up a Pro Plus tablet, slip that in there. Nice little kick, get you started in the morning. Haven't had much contact with the outside world. Had Ray Mears on the phone a lot. He's panicking. He's lost his penknife, and he's just crying. I've said to him, just check your pockets, Ray. Keep checking your pockets, but to no avail as yet. So I'll keep you. That's a fluid situation. I'll keep you updated as best I can. The only other thing I've got to say is stay positive. I am releasing a limited run of special Bob Wildlife face masks to keep you safe and to keep you from passing on the disease to other people. What I've done is a couple of years ago I got quite into the online dating scene and bought 24 pairs of fart-proof pants with a carbon filter. So I've repurposed a lot of those, and those are available as a piece of safety equipment, but also a piece of Bob Wildlife merchandise. You'll see Bunky's just got one of those on there, keeping him safe, keeping us all safe. So I think that's about all from me. Stay safe, look after each other, and I'll speak to you again shortly. In the meantime, enjoy this time of reflection, this time on your own with your own thoughts and your own demons. Okay? Cheers. Goodbye.